I'm going to make a small plate out of 1.5 pounds of clay. Since I want a circle, it will help to square this up to start. I'm rotating the clay as I roll it in order to stretch it out in all directions. I have enough for the project now, so I can just finish working the clay down to the guide rail thickness. Compress both sides of the slab with the metal rib. If I was going to add texture to the slab, I would do that now. Cut out a circle using the plate form as a guide. You can start to smooth those rough edges. We'll do the majority of our cleanup after the clay comes off the form. Move the clay onto foam. This is a piece of upholstery foam I found at Home Depot. Next, you need to carefully align the mold in the center of the clay. Once you're happy with the placement, press the mold down onto the clay. Flip the whole bundle over and move the form and clay onto a banding wheel. Add more pressure onto the clay with the metal rib. You should leave the clay to dry on the form or use a heat gun if you're short on time. If you want to add a foot to the plate, do that now while it's on the form. I'm using the scrap clay to roll out a long, thin strip for a foot ring. Bevel cut, score, and add water to seal the ring. A quick pass with the heat gun will make the ring less floppy and easier to handle. Find your placement on the plate and trace the foot ring with the needle tool to indicate where to score. Thoroughly score both pieces and combine with a little water. Clean up the attachment seam with the paintbrush and a rubber-tipped tool. Dry further if desired. The plate is stiff enough to remove when lifting at the rim moves the whole piece and not just one edge. Stamp with your maker's mark while on the form. Now to take your piece off the form, place a board on the plate and flip the whole bundle to turn the plate right side up. Remove the form. You can trim the edges with a knife tool as needed, or you can use a sponge to smooth things out. This would be the time to add any additional attachments, such as handles. Once your clay has dried out to the consistency of a chocolate bar, you could use a rasp tool to scrape away excess. Use the sponge for final smoothing. This is also the point where you could carve a design into your piece.